In the next couple of days we're expecting very high temperatures. The forecast is showing above 40 degrees for about the next 5-6 days. Not much relief in between. We'll have a look at the weather in a moment. First, let's look at the river, the Vaal River and the Orange River. So the Vaal Dam is at 66%, outflowing about 17 cubic meters per second. Bloemhof Dam is at 82%, outflowing about 40 cubic meters per second. There's not much happening above those, apart from apparently the Vals River is running at 1 million cubic meters per second. I don't know if they corrected it by now, but something like that. Then at Aliwal Noord, the Orange River is flowing quite strongly, about 200 cubic meters per second. And you can see that influence in the Gariep Dam. Gariep Dam is now at 91% and climbing. There's a horse on the island now. Then Van der Kloof Dam is at 84%, and the outflow from Van der Kloof Dam varies a lot. The data was completely jumbled a couple of months ago on the Department of Water and Sanitation website, but now it looks a bit better. It's almost like they're working on getting the data sorted out, but there's a lot of conflicting information. From Van der Kloof Dam, it says in one place it says 170 cubic meters per second, but the most recent data and the data that looks the most accurate says it's outflowing about 80 to 100 cubic meters per second. That was a fish. And then Kouga Dam is still at 98%. Doesn't look like there's a lot of rain inbound. And then the Mpofu Dam, very important dam for the Nelson Mandela Metropole, is at 44%. Last year this time it was at 7%. Not a fish, it's a monitor lizard. Don't know if you can see it there in the camera. And looking at the weather, we have this very high temperature forecast for the Northern Cape especially, but for most of the country until the rain starts to come in. But the rain is still in the long-term forecast, so we'll still have to see whether it plays out. But you can see there in the northeast of the country, some places in Lesotho up to 120 millimeters. The rain will help a lot with the heat, I think. Anyways, the river lower down below the dams, the river, the measurements are so varying, but it's anywhere from about 35 cubic meters per second up to about 80 cubic meters per second. Our grape season here is coming to an end. We're almost done with the harvest. But the Orange River further east, the further east you go, the later they are, so they're only starting into the peak of their season now. So anyway, with the heat, the pumps are all running all of the time. At least Eskom is giving us a bit of a break at the moment. And we have enough power to irrigate everything that needs to be irrigated. As soon as the harvest season slows down a bit, I want to do a bit more rowing and fishing. But we'll see about that. See you on the next one. Cheers.